always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. It is Thursday, September 18th, 2025, and I think this is the first Thursday of the year that I am presenting to you after sunset. Wah, wah, wah. But you know what that means? That means we're in quilting season, and that is so, so exciting. I am here in the studio today with Denise. Woohoo! So thanks, Denise, for oh, you got to come back in because you can't come closer. There you are. So thanks, Denise, for joining me tonight. We'll be talking about our pillowcases in just a minute and the quilt behind me. Super, super fun. I'm going to make sure that that everybody can see me and hear me and all sorts of good stuff. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I see that we have people here on Facebook and YouTube. So Sherry, Flo, Melissa, Mary, Karen, Diane, Melissa, Jerry, Barb. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Make sure to like, share, comment. We are going to be doing 2 prizes tonight. One for actually, should we do 2 or should we do like 5?
Oh, 5 is way more fun.
5 is way more fun. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing 5 drawings for $5 gift card in Patchworks bucks that you'll be able to use in store or online. And then one lucky person that places an order tonight will receive a $10 gift card in their order. Woo-hoo-hoo. So you'll want to make sure that you place your order before 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on Friday, September 19th, 2025. And one lucky customer tonight will win a $10 gift card. And then 5 lucky viewers who like, comment, or share tonight's video will be winning a $5 gift card. Cool. All right. Denise is super excited. So Denise, you showed us this pillowcase here. So I just want a quick start here with the pillowcase and remind everyone that we are in the middle of our Ryan's Case for Smiles pillowcase challenge. And I think we just did another tally tonight. We did? What is our new total?
Our new total is 409 pillowcases.
409 pillowcases that we have collected so far in September. That is so amazing. We still have 2 weeks to go, really. Yeah. And we're hoping to get over 600 for Joanne and our local chapter of Ryan's Case for Smiles. Let us know if you need any fabric. Let us know if you need a pattern. Let us know if you need help putting one together. And we're so excited that everyone's super excited. And we've been collecting a ton of book bags for Book Ahead. And so I'm going to have to place a call to have those picked up because we have a whole cubby full. So thank you everyone as well for making amazing bags for Book Ahead for the distribution of these amazing books that are given to our young readers in the area. Super, super fun. So what you see scrolling on the bottom here, in case if you didn't see the little message scrolling on the bottom, that is for our Jelly Roll Week on Saturday. The 3rd Saturday of every September has been declared National Sew a Jelly Roll Day. And in honor of that and to prep you for it, we have put all jelly rolls on sale in the store and online for 20% off. That price is going to be honored through Monday at 11:59 p.m. No code required. You can buy as many as you like. We'll talk a little bit about that later, but I just want you to know right away that that is what we're going to be talking about. So I'm going to make our little scrolling thing go away, but we'll bring it back in a little bit. All right. So let us get started, and we are going to talk about the really cool quilt inspiration that I have behind me. So the quilt inspiration that I have behind me is a customer share, and that is, I thought I wrote it down, but I did not, and that's all right. So I am going to share our page with you so that you can see our page that we have set up for the show tonight. We made all of that happen. Woot, woot, woot. And here we have the quilt behind me. We are pre-ordering this pattern. It is a basic gray pattern called Bone and Chain. It's a $12 pattern that we have on order, so you are able to order it ahead of time. And we can make up bundles. It's bundle appropriate. This particular quilt made by Catherine. Thank you so much, Catherine, for sharing your quilt top with us. She saw that we had a whole bunch of Ruby Star Halloween. What is the line called? It's called?
This one is called Good Spirits.
Good Spirits. Yes, Good Spirits. We have most of these fabrics still in stock here. So, Denise, why don't you bring them over to the table and then we'll show overhead. Thank you so much. So we have some, a great variety here. Let us know in the comments if you need us to put together a fat quarter bundle of these for you. And the pattern is $12 and is on the product page, but super fun. And so just wanted to share that. Thank you, Denise. And we can actually just set those not in the cart over there. All right. So we are going to share now our bundle of the week. Bundle of the week. Oh, and thanks so much, Linda, for commenting on my haircut. Yes, I got coiffed last week. So super, super fun. All right. So we have a new bundle of the week. Thank you, Sherry, for picking this out. We're calling it Falling Leaves. And there is a 12-pack pattern that we have in store. You can ask for it and we'll hook you up. And anybody who buys this bundle of the week will also get it in addition to the other 12-pack pattern that we're handing out. So if you are not familiar, here's the drill. 12 packs, bundle of the week. 12 gorgeous fat quarters that are curated by Patchworks, and they are offered as a special price of only $24.99 while supplies last. So it is super fun, super great. You can use it with your favorite 12-pack pattern or simply collect it as a, to add to your stash. We have in some really great traditional fabrics here. We have some fancy that design house. We have some really cool eclectic staff prints in here. So just a really wide variety of prints, but I think you'll feel in the pumpkin spice latte mode. And I do have one previous month or previous week of our Better with More Cheddar, because we had redone this one, which we never ever do. And so we have one more of these, and it would go fabulously well together if you picked this up and grabbed this as well. So you'll want to check that out and scoop that up. That is on our page for the show. All right. So next up, we have some new fabrics to share with you. Are you excited for some new fabric? I mean, we focused on Halloween a lot last time. We're going to talk a little bit more about Halloween, but I thought that it would be really cool to just see some fun new stuff. So we are going to start by looking at some, you can just wheel that bolt or that cart over. Bring it on. So we have, in addition to some great collections that we're going to be showing you, we have some really fun new pin dots. So the new pin dots that we have, I mean, they're just yummy. I think that's a fair word to use. Yummy?
Yummy's good.
Yummy's good. Okay, so this is from the Sun Drenched line from Sweet Fire Road for Moda, and they're just very beautiful. I'm going to put them over underneath the overhead camera, and they are really, really tiny pin dots. We don't see a lot of pin dots all the time, and people are really surprised that we don't have more pin dots. So I saw these in a collection. We can't get all the fabric, but I thought we need to get that. And so these are some super now colors. And so they're beautiful muted. So that's a muted navy, a muted powder blue, a muted mustard, a muted taupey gray, and a muted stone. So these are like a stone dot that's on an off-white background. Okay, I think it's getting a little bleached out by the lights. And then there's a really fun white on white that came with this line that I just had to get. You really can't see the textured pattern, but it's cool, but trust me on that. Looking at this and the colors, I just want to share with you how it goes with some other fabrics that we have. And one of the new lines that we have in is the Autumn Forest. And Autumn Forest here, this is a really fun line. And I think that our whole autumn collection here just kind of goes together. So this is for people who love the little woodland creatures, okay? So we have a fawn and little squirrel and a rabbit, little hedgie, some great mushrooms. We very, very briefly looked at it last time, but we went an hour and a half last week. I know that just brought terror to Denise's eyes because she said, "You didn't tell me this gig was going to be an hour and a half," but it's all good. She's laughing. She's like, "I'm here for the duration, Julie, no matter how long it takes." So this is Autumn Forest. And can you tell me, Denise, what the designer name on this collection is? It is right over there on the shelf, straight ahead, right there.
This is Lynn Warm.
Lynn.
M-A-R-W-A-R-M-E? Warm?
Lynn Warm. Okay. All right. So that is super, super pretty, Autumn Forest. And so you can see how these pin dots really, really work, or you can't really see, but they work really, really well with this collection. And the next collection I'm going to show you as well works really well with the pin dots as well. And that is Forged, Found, and Hand-Me-Down. And Forged, Found, and Hand-Me-Down is by Stephanie Slewinski of Fancy That Design House, Wisconsin designer for Moda. And you see here how this goes with the pin dots as well. And for both the Autumn Forest as well as the Forged, Found, and Hand-Me-Down, we have some coordinating Bella Solids to go with it, which is really, really nice. So we have all of these collections on the Bolt. We have, as well as we put these curated fat quarter collections together. For both of them, since we have kind of a whole story that goes together, we did something a little bit different, that we didn't get the whole collection of all of them, okay? We just brought in a curated selection from several because I thought they'd go really well together. So let me know in the comments what you think about the curated collection as opposed, I mean, I know everybody likes all of it, but sometimes it's not possible to do all of everything. So do you like it when I get pre-cuts and then a little bit of some? Or do you prefer it if I get fewer collections and then just get all of it? So let me know in the comments. There is a panel from this collection as well. And we do have the pre-cuts, the layer cake, the jelly roll, and the charm packs from this one. But this panel here, oh, it is pretty. And Joelle came in and she showed me this really cool pattern. I didn't get it into the system yet, but Frank got it on order this week. And so there's this super, super cool, do I have it the right way? Yeah. This super, super cool pattern that goes along with this panel. It's a 36-inch wide panel. I always have to go backwards. I always get confused. Left is right and right is left. So on the screen. And it's just really cool. You can see the little handkerchief off the top there, this really nice square, and then the pattern has this interesting woven border. Really, really cool. So I'll have to get that pre-order link up on our website for that, as well as the picture. But if you've seen the social media on it, we do have the panels, and well, we have the jelly rolls, and the jelly rolls are at a great price. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. So, ooh, I love it. So we have people have more options are better, selected bolts versus all the bolts, and like having that we mix up the prints. Yeah, so that's kind of what I like. So we're just seeing, and as a reminder as well, Sherry didn't plan it, but like these go really, really, really well together too. So, you know, it's just sort of this whole autumnal vibe, even though it's like 1 billion degrees outside right now, right? 1 billion, give or take. All right. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for that. And we covered the, oh, the other thing. So pre-cut wise, so sometimes we get the pre-cuts early, sometimes we get the pre-cuts after. We are waiting on the pre-cuts of Autumn Forest, but we have the pre-cuts for a Night Owl. So we have the Night Owl pre-cuts, the next Gingerbread. So that is really exciting, and they didn't end up on our page. So I'll have to make sure after the show they end up on the page. But Night Owl by Gingerbread, these should be live. And we're going to take a peek overhead on this. Once again, you can see how nice these colors go together, and really, really fun. I love, love, love it. So if you have any other Gingerbread hanging out, this goes forwards, plays with other moda designers because they just work so well together. So super, super fun. So now we're just going to take a minute to just kind of tidy up a second so that we don't trip over bolts of fabric everywhere, because that would be bad. No tripping. Thank you. All right, and then we'll take the bolts, and you can set the bolts just like over there. Okay. One more? Too much? All right.
Thank you.
Woohoo, it's the Patchworks workout program. All right. All right, so next up, we are going to be kind of, well, before we switch to go to Pretty Pastels, we're going to take a moment to check out, you know, I just have to go back to a little bit of Halloween, right? Just a little bit. So we have this cool new pattern from our friend Lisa Swenson-Rubel. And so for those of you that don't know, and she's from Quilty Zest, she sent us this really fun little wall hanging here, and it is called Strippy Improv Halloween. This is a 25-inch square. She also has options for a runner that's 44 by 14. You can make 8-inch squares from it. You can do all sorts of stuff. And in addition to the shapes that she has here, she also has a B, an O, a witch's hat, a spider, a cat, all sorts of fun stuff here. And candy corn, bats, are the bats and a bat. So lots of different options. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different strippy blocks where you strip together fabric. Let's take a peek overhead. We'll have to link to a demo of Lisa's to be able to see that. But you can see here on the Ghost specifically. So it's this fun thing where you piece the back and then you do this interesting kind of reverse applique, but it's a really simple process, really slick. And the fun thing about it, so Lisa is a fun quilt designer. You've seen her around for forever. She's been in the industry for, oh goodness, 25 years or so. And when I was a brand new shop owner, I had the joy of getting to meet her through her mother. And her mother was a local customer here. And so Lindy, we love Lindy. She's up in north central Wisconsin right now. Get to hear from her all the time. But she hooked us up with Lisa, and Lisa got us an article, actually several articles, in quilting publications back in late 2006, early 2007, and into 2008 when she was editor of various publications along the way. And so our friendship has grown and just have connected through different things. She is currently a fabric designer with Benartech, so we have to figure out how to get her fabrics in here, which would be super fun. And I hear she is going to be speaking at a joint local guild presentation later this year. So I'll make sure to get that information to you because I'm sure there is room for guest attendees to be able to see her speak. So super, super fun, but I'm really excited to be able to feature this cool pattern here. And if we love this, she has a whole series of different strippy improv quilt processes. So I want to play with it. I just got the pattern in, and so I'm going to play with it to be able to have a demo board up, to be able to showcase this a little bit more for you, but super fun. Thanks so much, Lisa, for sending up this way, and I can't wait to play with it and be able to share more of your designs. So, super, super fun. Now we are going to talk about something a little bit different from a spectrum of color, and that is our dry brush pastel beautiful. We'll start with the up top, this beautiful new Wilmington fabric. So, well, it's new to us. You can set it right there. New to us, dry brush essentials. So we hadn't, it's in the different times of our quilt shop history, you know, we've worked with vendors and then have let vendors fall by the wayside, and this particular time we are picking up a vendor that we haven't worked with in a little bit, and Wilmington has some really, really great basics at some great pricing and great look and some great pattern support, as well as some different pre-cuts, which are super, super fun. So without further ado, let's just take a peek at these great pastel colors. So you can see here that we have some really, really nice texture, and these are really nice basics here. So we have this diagonal plaid, this large gingham check, and it's called dry brush. So it's, you know, grungy, but only one color, and then with the different textures. So we have the diagonal plaid, the gingham, the plain, and then this dot, okay? So that's the concept of it. And then we have it with the peach in all four, the yellow, the green, a teal, Delft blue. Delft? Would that be a Delft blue? Okay, and then a lavender-ish kind of color. So this is looking really bright on screen. If I press it here, am I going to screw everything up? We'll see. There we go. That's a little bit more realistic of what it looks like. So it's a little bit, you know, things are always harder on camera, but it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we put it on the color wall, but didn't mix it in. We started it out in a color spectrum. It also has grays, creams, and whites in the same thing that goes with it. But we put this tower together, and we put it together in a fat quarter and a half-yard tower of 28 amazing fabrics. If you were looking for a yard run or something else, let us know. We also, of course, have it on the bolt, but we're planning on having this be a reorderable in the store. And the fun thing about this is that we have a variety of pre-cuts that come along with it. So because the Jelly Roll, Charm Pack, and Layer Cake are names for specific to Moda, 5-carat gems are the names of the charm packs. And so we have the white brushed. So this is a pack of just the white brushed. And then we have a pack of the dry brush in plaid. So all of the diagonal plaids, multiples of all the colors, including the white, the cream, and the gray. And that's organized like this. So you get multiples of each to play with, okay? And then we have the same thing with the dots. So the dots in the multicolored, and then the check in the multicolor, okay, including the cream. So this is the cream, this is the white, and then there's a really nice gray. Then we have the same thing with the 10-inch squares, and so these are called 10-inch carats, okay? And you guessed it, we also have the 2.5-inch strips. So this is called 40-carat gems, and we are including this in our Jelly Roll sale, okay? So here's a better look at the full array of colors for the dot and the plaid and the check. For the towers that we made, we left out the white, cream, and gray. What do you think? Is that pretty? I think it's really pretty. And we've had so much fun with Sorbet that, and Sorbet by P&B, that one is kind of on its way out. There's a few colors that they're out of. And so I just thought this would be a great refresh. The other thing I love the feel of this fabric, and I could be wrong, but I believe this is still screen printed, which is lovely. So I don't know how long it's going to be screen printed, but I love that is still screen printed. That's getting harder and harder to find in a basic to be screen printed. So just love that saturation of color, depth, and texture when it is screened. All right. So any questions here so far? Ooh, and Donna's super excited. And so the baby quilts on these are so great. And we do have some print lines from Wilmington on order for future months. So it's just great to be able to see some different looks. It's important. So one of the reasons why we had reduced the number of vendors that we had worked with is that it's hard to order a little from many and make sure you get what you order. So we had reduced the number of vendors that we had been working with simply because at the time we had done the reduction, it was better. But right now, everything's in such flux that we are re-establishing some relationships with vendors that we haven't worked with in a while, simply so that we have more flexibility as things ebb and flow and that sort of thing, because we want to make sure we can have the best varieties of fabric for you for always. Excellent. So, yes, definitely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pastels, even if we're not up for making tons of pastel quilts. All right. And thanks to everybody who's just tuning in now. Hi, Chris. We have Washi. I don't think we got to actually talk about Washi Plus last week because we were just so quick. So we're going to take a quick look through at the Washi Plus line from Ruby Star. Another fun, whimsical line. Love it. And I was doing a lot of cutting today of different Ruby Star fabrics, and so luscious and great seeing how speckled and different starries coming in and some warp and weft as great blenders that just have the full saturation into these lines. So Washi is a follow-up line including all things about, well, washi tapes, right? Who doesn't like school supplies and office supplies? I love. So Denise, do you love a new set of office supplies? Is that like a thing, or are you not so excited?
Yes, I love it. Like, fabric shopping is like having a brand new box of crayons.
Yes, brand new box of crayons, indeed. Love my new pens. I love planners too. I mean, I just love, I love notebooks and folders and tape and stickers and, oh my goodness. Yeah. I just love it all. So this is a great collection, 23 different fabrics. We have the pre-cuts of this available as well as some other fun accoutrements. And this also goes really great with salutations, but Ruby Star works together really, really well, so that's fun and fabulous. All right. So that's our Washi Plus. I'll give these to Denise so that she can scoop them up and take them somewhere else. Thank you. And came back from where they came from. All right, so next up we're going to talk about a little bit of Delightfully Yours. So we got some Delightfully Yours pre-cuts, and so what is Delightfully Yours? Delightfully Yours is the next in the series of gorgeous Sherry and Chelsea fabrics. So we have, in no particular order for the pre-cuts, we have the jelly rolls. We have the honey buns. What's a honey bun? A honey bun is 1.5 inches instead of 2.5. A honey bun is not a jelly roll. So a jelly roll is a 2.5-inch strip pack. We have the mini charms. We have the regular charms. We have the layer cakes, which are the 10-inch squares, and then we have a variety of patterns. So the variety of patterns that we have, let's take a peek overhead, excuse me. We have Block Party. So this is a fun sampler pack, and this is a pre-cut quilt, and it works with matching honey buns and layer cakes for the blocks. It finishes 63 by 76, super awesome. We have Blooming, an expandable quilt. Ooh, so you could make it small, 49, or large, 59. And using those principles, you probably could also make it bigger if you had wanted to. Sherry also has Sunnyside, and it's a fat eighth quilt or fat quarter quilt, scrap quilt. And I love, love, love how you have all of the different size of the same block. I love playing with scale. eclairs, and this is a Jelly Roll Charm Pack friendly quilt. Super fun. Twist on a log cabin. And then in Chelsea's designs, we have Springtown, and these are great houses, layer cake friendly, and Hearts at Home, which is Jelly Roll friendly. And we have the box kit, just a couple in store of Chelsea's pattern, Springtown. Look at that. So, oh, these box kits are just so fun. So, so fun. Let's open up the pretty box so you can see what's inside. They're always super pretty. So they're designed gorgeous. You, of course, get the pattern, and you get all of this great fabric and a layer cake. Oh my goodness, to make this. And this is one of the gorgeous backgrounds, white on white backgrounds from the Delightfully Yours line. It goes really well with all of their previous things. And we are still waiting on the collector bins and the yardage and the wide backs. So really excited for that line. I believe we're getting all 3 wide backs. So that's pretty cool. We don't always get all 3, but they were all so pretty that I couldn't decide which. And so we got them all. Got them all. So this particular quilt, it finishes 61 by 66. It is value priced at $169.99. And if you do order it from afar, I do wrap these up so that they get to you, hopefully, with the art still intact. So, super fun. I know that there's other people that just slap a tag on it, but we do our best to have it arrive at least somewhat intact for you so that you can admire the pretty, pretty, pretty art. Okay. Oops, that's not Washi Plus anymore. Not Washi Plus anymore. All right. So, house quilts are super fun. And oh, thanks Karen for keeping me on track. We did not talk about Washi Plus last week. See, I just was talking all about the Halloween, and I love Halloween. So, all about the Halloween. Don't worry, we still have more Halloween that's going to be coming at you. We've been working on more challenge projects, and so I have a few more that are going to be coming at you. So, really exciting. All Halloween, all the time. Yeah, because Halloween is a vibe, not a season.
Of course.
Of course. Denise is just laughing at me. She's like, whatever, we'll just nod and smile. Nod and smile, nod and smile. All right, good job for nodding and smiling. All right, so next we are going to talk about, oh, this one's a good one. Oh, this one's a good one. It is On Your Mark by Seth After. So, really, really fun. Let's take a peek at this overhead. So, this is a great, so Seth After is for free spirit and very inspiring words in his art. He is a mixed media artist. He loves junk journaling. He just finished up a series of classes at Madeline Island. And look at these inspirational words on here. Found and gathered, one step at a time, changes, chances. Love it. So, and all these great textures. They work in Wander. They work really well with Tim Holtz. They work really well with Dan DePaolo things. They work well with a lot of art gallery. Here and Now. So it's just feel good prints. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And you also could use these fabrics if you wanted to get into junk journaling and all sorts of fun things, but he makes teeny tiny little things, just fun, expressive, therapeutic. Sometimes you just need to play. So this is a sweet line. We have the fat quarters and half yard bundles on this and yardage in store. In our collection, we have the Stonehenge quilt, which we showcased at our Tim Holtz Club yesterday. And I'm just going to drop that in the links here. While it is on the store page, I'm going to drop it in the links so you have that specifically. There's a picture of a quilt that uses this and combines it with the Tim. Pattern will be in store next week, and there's also a picture of what that quilt looks like that you can use there. So, all right, so that is On Your Mark by Seth After. In the Seth Tim world, while we wait for our charcoal palette, we are going to talk a little about, since we've been spending so much time talking Halloween, we've kind of neglected Christmas a little bit, and so we put together a fat stack of Tim Christmas. Ooh, ah. So that's listed on our show page here, and it's combined a variety of different lines. So this is from the palette seasonal, that's this year's, and this is Remnants. And then this, I believe, was from last year's Tim's line. I believe that was called Christmas Past, and some sheet music. And with Tim things, there is distressed. So there are tape marks. This is not a mistake. It's not a flaw. It is intentional. And then we have the ticking from this year and the collage from this year. Oh, I love the collages. I think the collages are super awesome. This makes me think about vintage wrapping paper. And then we have some greenery or pinery from Christmas, from the last year's one. And the thing that I love about a lot of different Tim things are that they are turned into basics. So this one here we were able to get, again, this is from Wonderland. This is a little bit more vintage, but I love words. I love how it works together. This is a palette. This is from this year's season's palette. This is just a really cool red that I thought worked very well with the collection. And then I have the ledger with a red poinsettia stamp over it. So super, super fun. I think you could have a lot of great things you could do with it. Your favorite 12-pack quilt. You know, we got to be collecting our Tim because it's a collector's item. So, you know, got to collect it to use our little bits at a time. So super, super fun. And in the holiday, I'm also super excited because we have a variety of different substrates. So we have embark canvas in a variety of different prints, as well as flannels. And so in our Tim Holtz Club yesterday, we were playing around, and I have to perfect this because I feel like this is more of like a little elf booty, but we used some embark canvas and flannel to make the most soft, cozy, cushy, do-it-yourself little slippers. So I want to perfect the pattern, find one that doesn't have such long, narrow, I have little short, fat feet. And so these elf boots won't work so well with it. So I need to find something that works with my feet and I can share with you. But they were so quick and simple to make. And I love this, that you take some cozy flannel and some embark canvas to be able to do this with, because I mean, how great of a present. Awesome. Denise is over there like, I didn't see that.
You can put me on your Christmas list.
Okay, she wants to be on my Christmas list. And then I used Soft and Stable for the little foam on the bottom for a nice little cushion and some extra batting. So we'll be playing with this, but I just wanted to see if anybody else thought this was fun and interesting, and that I need to investigate sizes on this because I just think it's cool. So that is playing with a little bit of Tim in addition to our Seth. But we have a great wall of Tim and Seth that you just got to check out if you like this sort of collage-y mixed media fabric. All right, so now we are going to look at who wants to get ready for Jelly Roll Day. Woot, woot, woot. I think I want to get ready for Jelly Roll Day. So we're going to put our crazy scrolling thing. So in honor of Jelly Roll Week, just a reminder that all of our Jelly Rolls are on sale for 20% off. So what does that mean? Well, since we're talking Tim, you know, we do have these really, really, really cool, and I think the picture that we have on the website is horrible. So what the Tim rolls are is that there are three rolls of 20, so a total of 60 in this super cute little bag of different themes. So this one is neutral, and it has the monochrome, and let's look at it overhead here. Whoops. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, that was amazing. Ha. Okay. I did something new on the screen that I never thought I could do before. Okay. That was crazy. So this is monochrome, and then we have some darker ones here, and then the super dark here, but this is all neutral, and we call this one the Neutral Saturday Stash Towers. Ooh, oh. And then we have the Tim Holtz Mini Design Roll, Saturday Stash. Okay, so this is Abandoned and Abandoned 2. There's a little bit of alchemy in here, and then a little bit of cracked shadow. So just vibrant, bright colors. Super, super fun. I think this would make a really, really, really amazing Jelly Roll rug. And we have all the Jelly Roll rug components in the store. Those aren't on sale, but they are in store. So you're ready to go if you wanted to do that. And then in no particular order, we are just going to talk about this, and Denise is going to help throw them out to me. So here we have some holiday ones, or this is a Halloween one. So this is the Costume Party. Really, really, really fun line. We have Love Blooms by Lella Boutique. So on our show page, and this is a little bit more Valentine-y, but it's also just a gorgeous floral. We have some Christmas ones. So this is Perfect Christmas. So this has that fun, crazy little cat going on here with nice denims and creams. And then we have, oh, Wanderlust from Create Joy. So this is that watercolory look from greens and blues into purples. And a little bit of canyon feeling with a little bit of brown. We have, oh my goodness, how is this in here? Oh my gosh, did you see this? We have a strawberry from Ruby Star here. A strawberry jelly roll, 20% off. And then a Salutations. So this coordinates with the washi, which we also have the Washi Plus available. Oh my gosh. And then we have Americana. We have Red, White, and Bloom by Deb Strain. And of course, all of these are limited quantities. I love the rainbow here. So this is Callie & Co. from Corey Yoder. We have one more Super Bloom from Robin Pickens available. Oh, so pretty. And we do have the dark Super Bloom, not Super Bloom, yeah, Super Bloom, edge, selvage to selvage ombre floral on order. That's going to be here soon. Here is Nantucket Summer. Yummy. Who put this in here? So the new Night Owl. Oh my gosh. Don't tell Frank.
I'm just picking them out of the bin.
She's just picking them out of the bin. Okay. Then we have another Red, White, and Blue. This is Grand Haven, Minnick and Simpson. Really great, red, white, and blue. Frontier. So this is peach, mustard, that denim-y blue, cream. This is from Jessica Rose. We have all the yardage in stock as well. Ooh, we have 150 years of Moda, and this one is unique because it has little bits from all of the different designers in here. So that one's a fun one. Fun, scrappy, scrappy, scrappy. And especially if you're going to be doing a jelly roll race, this one would be super cool because you're going to be getting more than 40 fabrics in here. You're actually going to be getting, oh, well, they do repeat them, but you're going to be getting, because there's 4 different prints on each strip, which is kind of cool. Then we have some great backgrounds. This is Primitive Gatherings. And this one here is the Itty Bitty Backgrounds jelly roll. Background jelly rolls are great. Then we have the Acorn. Oh no, oh, where did this come from? Oh my gosh. We have a Sunday brunch. This must have been hiding in the back. So Sunday brunch, that is a great line. And I know we had some people looking for it, so it makes me sad. But it's really kind of a sherbet kind of color here. Really fun. So here we go. This is Delightfully Yours. We have just a few of these available in stock at a great price. 3-2-1 blast off. Super fun, retro-y, robot, spaceship, Stacy East shoe. Fun kid line. Tiny Christmas. So this is Lizzie House. And you have the retro pink and mint green and white in here. Of course, we have all of the yardage on that. And then we have Dear Stella, Baby It's Cold Outside. So this is a little bit more stylized Christmas line. Very, very pretty. Berry and Pine, Lala Boutique, olive and reds, and some evergreens. Forged, Found, and Hand-Me-Down. I'm just showing these fabrics today. What's up with that? Oh my gosh. Who let these in? Sandalwood. Ooh, this is a Three Sisters, rose and denim and cream. So luscious. And Farmstead. This is Stacy Chu, and it is farm. And then we have a Laguna Sunrise. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh my gosh, if you can't, and of course all of the great 40 carats that we had from Wilmington there. So those strip sets here, these count too, okay? So, I mean, seriously, if you can't find something here, I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope that you take advantage of this. These are while supplies last, in stock only, so it's not going to last long. I hope you get to hook up on a few. All right, so many jelly rolls is right. Yes, so many jelly rolls. And the link for that is in the page. And if you are just tuning in here, I just want to remind you that we have all of our projects that we share in the, everything that we share on the show. We do our best to make a page for, and this is the link for the show right here in case if you're just tuning in. Last but not least, I did want to share with you that we have been filling up the back room. And if you haven't been in a little bit, we have some people who are really, really surprised. They're like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this fabric before. When did it go in the sale room? And what I want to share with you is that we had the opportunity, some of our vendors are consolidating their warehouses or liquidating some partial inventory or things like that. And I thought, Frank and I thought, you know, what a great thing for us to take advantage of an opportunity to be able to buy some discounted goods to share with you at a discounted price. So a lot of those brand new beautiful bolts that are back there, we have tonals, we have novelty, and we have some really, really, really great fabrics from Free Spirit that are a surprise that we were able to get back here. I mean, really gorgeous fabrics, and these are $8.96 a yard, okay? Nothing's the matter. We are not breaking protocol. We had the opportunity to get them at a great price that we're presenting to you at that great price. So we don't have a lot. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. $8.96. And this is just a tiny bit. And then next week, we are going to be getting, I've been talking about this, but next week we are getting 2 pallets. Yes, pallets. What? Denise is like, what is happening? What is happening? Yeah, Denise, you're working on Wednesday night.
Okay, fine.
Okay, all right. So we're getting 2 pallets of fabric for the back room. So we won't necessarily be able to have these opportunities for long as prices of goods change and things like that. But we thought, you know what, in the short term, this is really fun and fabulous. So we wanted to offer you some really good deals when we got some good deals. So why not, right? Super, super fun. So this is just a taste of some of that fabric that we have so far. So right now, I believe the shelves are pretty full. If you are in town this weekend, you'll want to come and check it out. If you are not in town, everything's online, but I know sometimes it can be harder to scroll through all of the pages of things that we have in the sale room because it's quite exciting and quite massive. So on our website, you are able to use, once you get into one of those pages, if you're using a computer, you're able to use some of the filter screens on the side to be able to filter by manufacturer or designer. I do my best to put as much in the categories. Not everything I'm able to, if the manufacturer doesn't provide that for me, I'm not able to include all of that filterable information. But super, super exciting. So I hope you're able to check it out. Whew. All right. So what did I miss? Oh my goodness. So the other thing, so we were talking about Jelly Roll Day, right? Jelly Roll Day is officially Saturday. And so what's happening in the store on Saturday? Well, we will be continuing with our 20% off, but you might want to buy some of them sooner so that you can get the best options. And then we're going to have some complimentary patterns for you, which is super fun. We're going to be doing a drawing for a fun jelly roll. And then what else do we have, Denise?
We have individual choose your own jelly rolls.
Woohoo! What is this? Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So you know we've been playing with these fun 2.5-inch strips, right? So on Saturday, we are going to be having fun pick and choose, and we're going to be having, we've never done this before, we're going to be having a fun deal on this in-store Saturday, Jelly Roll Day only. And so basically the deal is buy 10, get 2 free. Buy 20, get 4 free. Buy 30, get 6 free. Oh my gosh. So go on and on and on and on and on. And Kathy has been having so much fun filling up the table, and she brought another 250 strips in today. There are thousands of strips. It's so much fun. If you're from afar and you want to participate and just have us play with a grab bag, I'll be giving an option for that on, I'll be doing a grab bag option for 10 on the website, and then you'll just give us an indication of maybe what kind of flavor, but this is more of a grab bag sort of thing, unless if you're able to pick them up in person. But for those of you from afar, we still want to give you the opportunity to play too. So, any questions before we are done? All right. And I would love for Denise to come back in, say thank you so much for joining, for sharing with me tonight.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
And make sure to bring in your book ahead book bags. your pillowcases. I'm so excited that we've reached 409 so far. That's amazing. We'll be counting through the end of September for our drive. Help us get past 600 for Ryan's Case for Smiles. But we do collect all year for both organizations. So if time does not happen for you this September, just know that you can always bring for us, and we will make sure they get to the right people. Until next week, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.